Hi guys, it's iGirl. I'm going to do a review on my Migidoll boy. This is the newer body, the more muscly type. There he is. So I think first I'm going to start with his head. So let's go here. So here's his head. He can go down quite a bit. It's very, I actually like the mobility of his head. Goes up. Then he can go side to side. He can go in between. He holds them very well. Side to side. There's his head. He can go up, down. Very nice, actually. That's the one I really like, that the movement in the head. All right, then here he's got 1, 2, 3 pieces. Okay, so we'll start with this one here. You can definitely slouch. Like, that looks pretty nice. There's if you slouch him too much, there's going to be a gap right in there. Then we have this joint here, which, to be honest, this drives me nuts. The resin on this body, like around these edges, is very thin, and on him you can already see it's just chipping, and I don't do a ton with this doll, and it just chipping. But let's get on with it. He can go side to side like this, but it tends to, when you're doing stuff with him, he just kind of like slides all over the place. It's a little annoying. Other than that, like there's no, you can't really, well, you could slouch it out a bit like that, but any more, and then this little tab just comes right out. And you have to be very careful because of the thin resin here. So I think I'll go on to these. He's got swivel joints here, and then of course the slits, so he can sit his leg up. Not bad. Do the other leg. See that the swivel joints tend to also slip a bit. He does need to be restrung, so if he was strung a bit better, he wouldn't quite be as floppy. Then his knee joints, they kind of click like that and go like that. And that actually looks pretty nice. So yeah, he can sit pretty well. So there he is in a sitting position. That would be like a natural sitting position for him. And I will see. There's his joints, that's what they look like from the front, the side. Now let's see if I can, I'm not sure if I can try click, like, okay, this is, I don't know how to show you this, but there, to get it out for him to kneel, you have to pull it all the way out and click it like that. And that's what his knee looks like. I personally don't like the way these joints are. I mean, I guess if you can, let's take both these out. So you have to pull it all the way out and then click it back in. And then it will sit like that. See, there's his knees. All right, I just wanted to show you how him on his knees. Like if you try to make him kneel, like it doesn't, you can't make him actually sit on his feet like that. Like if I were to let go, he would just fall or do this ridiculous position. So he can hold his like arms up. I'm just gonna get his, the one thing I find about him is I'm constantly readjusting. Like he can hold his arms up like that just fine. He can go up like that. Go around, but the touching the face thing, maybe you can pull this out more. It just, oh there, you kind of can, but it looks very weird. Warning, if you do that, you can damage him. Hooray! He's got chips in here from me doing that. Yeah, so you might not want to do that. But just to warn you, if you click his joints in, the way I showed you to touches all the way on his face, you will get a little chips in here all along this edge. So be very careful if you do not want to damage your Migidoll body. But if you have clothes on him, I suppose it might not be too bad. But I find a lot of the time doing just a normal, plain old peanut is easier than all these weird fancy joints that they seem to want to put in a lot of the dolls. But like I was saying before, the main issues that I have with this body are this part just sliding all the time. It's enough to drive me nuts. But I actually don't mind the knee joints. I know you have to pull that out like that, but it does actually look like it looks pretty nice. Like that does not look too bad to me. I don't know, yeah, the arm joints I'm not too fond of. This drives me nuts. But I have to say, despite some of the issues with this doll, he's beautiful. He just, like, look at how he's very toned. Like, he's very nice looking. Like, he's toned, but he still looks like slim. Like, I like this body. It's a nice body, and if you like the aesthetic, there's nothing wrong with it. He has issues with his joints, and this thing drives me nuts, but I think he's pretty nice. So there he is. This is the Migidoll new body. If anybody is considering getting one of these, I know these kind of videos are really helpful to just actually see it in a video. Migidoll Cho. I apologize for his dirtiness. He has not been cleaned in a very long time.